Hello everyone, this is Laxel, and today we're going to be ranking every staff member from Purity Vanilla Trading Hub and all of its associated servers. So as you can see from the list here, there are a lot of staff members associated with all of the servers which Trade Hub is overseeing, and the Trade Hub itself, I'd say like probably 90% of these are from Trade Hub itself, and a lot of them overlap, so I'm only including all of them once, unsurprisingly. I'm not going to be ranking them upon their moderation of different servers, because that would be dumb. But really, yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see how this all turns out. So starting us off, we have Aparisu. He's a owner and moderator, I guess technically, of the Creator Content Hub server. Definitely S tier. Aside from his content creation skills alone, I mean, he's just a great person to talk to, and he's honestly a good moderator for the server, and I have absolutely no problem putting him there. Next, we have Arkin, a retired moderator of Trading Hub. Really, I can't say much. He was just kind of there for a while and then disappeared, but he's very inoffensive. I feel absolutely nothing about it. I'm just going and see. Who is this? Oh, yeah, this is Bitlit. So I couldn't find a picture of him in Trade Hub because he left and left Purity itself. But during his time, he became a co-owner, and he was definitely one of the most notable people in them. And if you can get past his, how do I put this? His personality, he's definitely a very interesting person, and he was a good owner. So I'm going to put him in A. Next, we have Code, or iCode Viper. He's a moderator of, or I guess a former moderator technically, of the Trading Hub server because he came over from Market. Definitely a really nice guy. Doesn't do anything, though, from the standpoint of a moderator on the server. Doesn't do anything, barely even talks in the server. Doesn't really play on Purity that much either. So great guy, but not active, so I'm going to put him in B. Creep Assassin. MC, he's a moderator of the Faction Trading Hub server. And I'm just the, oh dear, just the Faction server, I believe. Or maybe it's 1%. He's not very active in really any of the Trading Hub servers, but he's a pretty interesting guy, so I'm just going to be putting him in C. Eulogy Singer, he's the owner of the Faction Hub, and he does a good job there when he's active, which is pretty rare, but when he's active he does a good job, so I'm putting him in A, but he's very inactive. Next we have Foxtrot. He was a moderator of Hub, but he left. But during his time, great person to talk to, pretty cool guy, inside at NSO, which is instant Chad move, love that. And he was just an entertaining person, and I don't really have anything to say about his moderating skills, because he wasn't there long, and when he did, I wasn't paying much attention. So I really am going to have a hard time ranking him, and therefore I'm putting him in a good old baseline B, just for inciting NSO. All right, next we have Flashes 2016. He was definitely a really great guy. Excuse me, the whole Varden issue. He did mark a lot, I remember, when he was moderator, and he was a great guy to talk to, and really knowledgeable about Purity, and specifically farming in Redstone here. So I'm actually going to put him up pretty high, not exactly A, but I'd say a B. Next, we have Cool J3D, or whatever it is, being Glacian guy, or Glacian. I really still don't know. I'll probably never know how to actually properly pronounce it because he's Irish and it's impossible to tell what he's saying. Now I refuse to put him in S. Alright, Bot Lover. Alex, he's a moderator of Hub. Definitely a cool guy, very active. He's also the owner of Tech Archive. Personal feelings aside, does a good job there. So I'm going to put him in A, actually. Quite good. Partying with Shell FX. This is going to be Hansen, I believe. I wish that I could take better pictures. I don't know what happened when I put them in the Hub list thing. It messed them all up. Anyway, I think this is Hansen. I'm fairly certain. Really weird putting him in B because he's an admin on Hub. Pretty neat guy. No problem with him. Hux, he's the owner of Hub. Love that guy. Jamarcus Jones. Again, he's not very active, but he's a great person to talk to. And I think he does a good job modding when he's active. I'm going to put him in B. Kyle Smile, the king of Spawn, the king of Hub. He never marks anything, so I can't put him in S because of that. Kyle is absolutely a king. All right, Mojang Majpodge. He's one of the admins of Faction Hub. He does a good job of moderating when and if Yulo allows him to do anything because Yulo's inactive. I'm going to put him in A. Actually, Moogle. I think Moogle is the moderator of Tech Archive. Definitely active there. Pretty knowledgeable about everything. Does a good job moderating. No problem putting him in. I don't think he or she, I don't know, stands out quite enough to go in A, so we're putting him in B, or her. But all in all, not bad. Dr. Nemo. I have no idea who this is. As far as I know, member or founder of The Gray, but that's really all I know. I never really saw them when they were active in Hub. They've been retired for months and haven't been on Purity for months, so I really don't know what to say. Because The Gray Association, and I don't think anything can quite top Creep, I'm gonna put him in D. Nerdy Birdie, he's a YouTuber and now a moderator of Content Hub. Definitely a great guy, really good YouTuber, and they don't do much moderation there, but great guy, gonna put him in A. Roner, kind of the MVP of Hub when it comes to being active and a great co-owner. I'm gonna have to say Roner is quite a good guy. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in S. He's definitely, I'd say, deserving because of the input and work he's put into Hub. I'd say he definitely deserves S at this point. So Sasori MK, as far as I know, he got mod and then almost immediately retired, so I can't put him any higher than D. Fun guy to talk to, definitely impressive the amount of trades he has, both on Hub and on the Q server. But again, he was there for like 10. Yeah, no, I am gonna even C. His bro market is very impressive actually, and his association there alone is cool. I'm going to put him there. Snack Up, incredibly inactive, former mod of Purity, active for some reason. I think he's actually an admin of Hub, but he doesn't do anything. He has the role, but hasn't done anything in months. But he's a cool guy, kind of. I really can't tell anymore. I don't know. I'm going to put him in C. I just don't know where to put him. Snylon hasn't been active in months, but he's a great guy. And I know when he was active, he was pretty much one of the 2 people who ever marked trades back when they added Snylon and Wolf to the mod team. So I'm definitely going to be putting him up there. I'd say if he were more active, he'd probably be in A, but I just can't because he isn't active. Splash, former mod of Hub, again, wasn't the most active even during his time. He's very inactive now, both on Hub and Purity in general. All he does is post pictures every now and then. But he's a really great guy and really knowledgeable of Purity. I'm going to put him in, I'd say B, I guess. Steph, co-owner of the Faction Hub, but doesn't actually do anything ever. Like I almost never see him anywhere. I don't know what to say. I'm just putting him in C. Tark Shark, again, one of the goats of Hub. Just everything he's done, there's a reason he's co-owner. He deserves it, I'd say. He's done a lot for the server, and he's actually one of the few people higher than mod who ever actually marks anything, so that alone is enough to put him up there. Festo, again, great guy. Love him. Great content creator. Really a good moderator of Content Hub. Not that they do much moderating there because they don't need to, because it's a pretty chill server. But all in all, definitely, actually no. Just because of the lack of moderation required, I can't really justify putting him in S. So I'm putting in MA, I've decided. But great guy. Vivid, I'd love to put him in S just because of the fact that he pretty much kept Hub alive for so long and has been so integral to its importance. The invite spam, man. Back months ago, almost a year ago, honestly, when he sent the link pretty much every day, and it just got so old. I can't put him in S because of that. Weffy, he's a mod on Trading Hub and just an active figure in the Redstone and farming community and general support on the Purity Discord. Great guy. Does mark pretty frequently, actually, so I am going to toss him in A just because of his activity and his knowledge in general. Wolf, again, pretty much the same story as Snylon. Joined at the same time, marked for a while, went inactive, so I'm putting him in B. All right, and lastly, but certainly not least, because I definitely would never forget to add him here, we have Bmog. He's a moderator of Hub and definitely a cool person to talk to, and really the only reason that Rakavan is probably not the worst faction to ever join Purity, because without him it most undoubtedly would be. So Bmosh, I honestly, he's a very entertaining person, nice guy. Not the most active mod is the only thing. Pretty cool. Gonna put him in B for Bmosh. Alright, I hope you guys all enjoyed this tier list, and once again, disclaimer here, my opinion, don't yell at me, this is just what I think. Probably everyone disagrees with me on a lot of these, but this is just from my personal experience and from a somewhat objective view of what they do for their servers that they run. They're all honestly quite good people, and they're all honestly quite good at what they do, except for Creep. Besides that, they're all great. I think this will work pretty well. I hope you guys enjoy this, and don't yell at me. Thank you. Goodbye.